Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SLG Meetup. Your host Alvaro Nunez, all the way from Israel. Now, super excited about today because we don't get to interview this type of artist every day.
Hi,
What's going on, Savavia, my friend? How
tout
are
va
you?
bien, tout va bien.
Thank you so much for joining us. Such a privilege to have you here today with us.
Thank you.
Excited about the story behind, because as a famous artist there must be so many things going on through your head, and you're always coming with this creativity, and people are getting to know you for many different areas, but especially your sculptures, they've taken over the world.
My inspiration is only life, just take some energy, some vibes of our environment, and then but it depends, all the most of the sculpture, we are talking about animals, sometimes
Yeah.
because it's something coming from my yes, when I was a kid, But I think we all very, we're close to animals because even I think when you were a kid, you go to the zoo, you
Yeah.
like Disney, you like to draw, and so the human beings since a long time are very close to the animals. We want to dominate also animals,
Mm-hmm.
But there is something, so it's very interesting this feeling that we have with animals. So I'm like a kid, creating things like easy reading, easy to understand. You don't have to make like a lot of study to understand what you have in front of you. And so that's I want to give emotion, to share emotion with um, more people, with a lot of people, and this in this sharing, I love also to give a good vibe, positive energy with the color, with the, even the kids when they're 2 years old, they love the sculpture. They
Mm-hmm.
discuss it, they feed them, they go. So it's something, like I want that belong to them. It's for I create for them. It's like a kind of freedom. That's my purpose that I'm focused on, and also to have like art for all for art, something like the accessible, affordable, something that you can touch. For me, it's not like elitistic, kind of a way of thinking.
So what's your source of inspiration? Do you have one spot, one particular area that you travel to, like a safari or anywhere, that you're like, wow, this is the place?
Okay, no, I love many places. That's world is so amazing. You can go in the south, in the north. I think everywhere you have something to catch, something to be inspired by, and that's it. Because there is any place you can find something. You told me you asked me about your question about my inspiration, but my inspiration is every day, everywhere, any hour. I can talk with you today and see some in your, maybe you're in a hotel or something like that, and I say, oh, this is the brand, this is this. Oh, you know what? I want to do something. It's also we're gonna talk about something and say, oh, it's very smart. Let's do something. So, and also I have a big team, and I'm very proud of that. And we work together. And I always think that with the many brains, we're stronger than with one. So that's why we have a big team, and we work with more than 200 people all over me, all around me. Sorry, and so that's very important for me. This is like family,
Right.
that's it. We're strong together, and inspiration is, there's no special thing inspiring me. And about the place, it depends on my mood. It depends. I also TV show in France. It's French. It's not in France. It's French TV show. It's called Sur les murs, on the wall. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm interviewing, and I make some collabs with street artists all over the world. So I travel all over the world, and sometimes I visit places that never think about that. I never thought I will be in that place, and when I'm there, I say, oh, this is nice, this that, and that. Discovering. And I think traveling is like give you so many inspiration of a different country, different culture, different way of thinking, different. So inspiration is everywhere, and I can't say that I prefer this or this because it's a matter of timing. Life is
Mm-hmm.
timing, and there is timing to be there, a timing to be there, and then you have to to make a like a melting pot with all that stuff, and then you are is coming.
Now, since you built such a tremendous brand, because there is a lot of artists out there, right? There might be better or not that good, but the brand is so important to be recognized worldwide. So you mentioned that it's important to have a strong team, but what has been a path that you followed in order to grow that brand, to have that brand recognition? Because it's not easy.
Okay, no, it's not easy, but it was like, I can I have no advice. It's like it's come like that. You have to really to be very to have to be and to stay and to grow with good people, to choose the people you work with, and I think the team is very important because alone you can't do anything. So if you choose a good
Hmm.
team, you have the right person, you can move forward and you can grow up and you can build something strong. Also, you have to be very exigent. You have to be, to choose your project because one
100%.
project leads you to another one, and it's like a virtuous circle. And but
Hmm.
to get into that virtuous circle, you have really to take care and to be very careful to choose the right person, the right project, the right way of doing this. So it's alone it's impossible. So I think you have to grow slowly, slowly with good people and also people who have a good energy. The people are, as you say, just a few minutes ago, with very positive vibes, and that they want the success, and we have to all move in the same direction. If someone
Hmm.
there and there, it's not possible to go forward.
100%. And I agree. I mean, you just said that you're going to go to Mykonos. We
Yeah,
love going to Mykonos every single summer. We stayed at Cabo Tagu. We're good friends with the owners. And guess what's there?
yeah,
Your art.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So,
To be honest, I have a scoop for you because in Cabo Tago I designed a suite.
yeah,
I designed a suite, the hotel suite, and it's gonna be I think finished in those days. So I will be very happy to discover the this when it will be finished for the
it's
renovation. So
amazing.
yeah, I'm very proud of that because I'm also involved in design, and I love also to explore other field like design, like many other field. But I love it.
Right. Because as an artist, at the end of the day, you're expanding that creativity through different areas. It's not just the sculpture or this. Like now you're designing a room in one of the most prestigious and most followed hotels in the world. Like all celebrities want to be in there, and you're designing one of the rooms. And that's another statement on how you're choosing the right partners to collaborate and grow your brand. Now, the question is, what's next?
Yeah, one of the followers asked me to make a piece to put it in the moon. So maybe maybe we have to go on SpaceX maybe. And
Hey,
no, I have a
what's
lot.
next?
Yes, that's next. No, to be honest, we have a lot of projects coming. We are involved in a cartoon movie. It's gonna be out in end of 2024, beginning of 2025, which is very interesting. It's a worldwide movie. It will be like not in the platform. It will in the real cinema, in the real movie. It's gonna be out with many languages, and it's a worldwide movie. So this it took a lot of time to work on it, but we were very proud of that. I have also a series coming inspired by the story of my life. It's like also it's gonna be in a platform. I have a documentary,
Wow.
a good documentary also. So we have a lot of music also. My project. I work on my music project. Maybe you saw on my Instagram what I did, with all this 3D
Yes,
screen
fantastic.
with my during my DJ show. So I create to invent something different, because I love to mix art and music, and because I think it will merge together. This is the future, and
Yep.
I noticed all the people or the public were so happy, so like they were like it was just crazy, when we start because it was only the beginning of our show, and we are working on this show, and this show going to be something very huge. So it's one of my focus to the next few months and next few years.
Wow, that's amazing. No, super excited for you. I mean, everything that you're doing is so fantastic, and I really see the path forward. Now, coming more from a real estate world, all I can suggest is that we need to do something in terms of a tower, Orlinski Tower or something, where everything inside we make some kind of like storyline with your brand, because
To,
it definitely will be a hit.
to be honest, we are working on it. We have just some plan. We have just
There you go.
some questions that, and we're working. And I think it's gonna happen.
It's so exciting. And look, this is something that it's already international. So you can tap into the best of each area and make it work, right? Like that's just
Of course.
what you mentioned.
We
Working with the right people.
We signed a project in Egypt, in
In
Cairo.
Egypt. No way.
Yeah,
I love it.
With the tower, yes, with the big tower, yeah.
All right. So now, out of all the things that you've done, not everybody has an easy road to success. There is always failure. There is always big lessons along the way. So what's been one of your biggest lessons in your career?
Oh yeah, too many lessons. No, the lessons that you have to believe on you, to believe in you, and you have to, okay, you can follow some advices, but you have to know that you have the final cut, and you are the decider of your life. And also, I think there is a timing for everything, as I told you before. And when this is the moment, this is the moment. And if you let the moment fade away, maybe you lost something. So you have to be very aware and to know exactly, and to be very connected to life, connected to what happened. This is one of something that, and also something like because I'm also giving some conference with kids and everything, but and even with adults. And I think there is something very important is the failure. You don't have to be afraid about the failure, because without failure, it's not possible to have success. So you have to believe in failure. You have to make some stuff wrong, something wrong, and with these wrong things, you can make something very nice and very successful. So you don't have to be afraid. And in Europe, the problem is we don't love it. Like failure is like it's not possible. It's more like States or American way of thinking, way of life, way of living, and we are very far from that. So I think this is very important to. If you risk, of course you can fail, but so what? No matter if you fail, then you become stronger, and with these strengths, then you're gonna be the king of the world.
And it's so important for people to hear this from you, because a lot of people think that anybody that reaches success, they had an easy path,
No.
or it was all handed on. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of failures, it's a lot of lessons, and as you said, keep on building. And I believe that, me coming from Madrid, Spain, I can tell you as well, you're from France, we live in an environment of comfort, right? It's about getting that comfort zone. Everybody around you tries to keep you comfortable, when in reality, that's not where you grow. So it is interesting to see how once you tap outside of that comfort zone, things begin to happen. And look at you, that creativity, it's risk, right? Like, people are not going in the direction that you were going. You just went in a different route, and look, it's working now.
Yeah, to break the codes.
Yeah, people need to tell you that you're crazy. That doesn't mean that you're going in the right direction.
Crazy, I assume that I don't care about that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, listen, I know your time is valuable and you have other things going on. We're going to be also heading our way to Mykonos, actually, in a week and a half. So hopefully we'll get together at some point there.
Yeah.
And can't wait to see the room in Cabo Tagu.
Yeah,
it's going to be super exciting. Yeah. So just to wrap this up, we always ask this question to all of our guests, and I'm very curious to know, what is really luxury to you?
Luxury is very easy. Luxury is freedom.
I
Freedom,
love that.
The best. So yes, freedom, because it's luxury. It's like yes, I think it's a good word, freedom. Congratulations
on everything that you're achieving. Big fan, and I'm sure that everybody that is tuning in today and are going to watch this later on are going to be inspired by your story. Well, it's been a pleasure having this conversation. Congratulations. Nos vemos prontito, and thank you everybody for tuning in. Until the next time.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Ciao. Au revoir.
Ciao, au revoir.